Good evening! Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer is back. Now that the summer DWR tournament has concluded, we are getting back to Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer races. I've put out some feelers about preferred days and times. At the moment, we're doing, right now, Tuesday at about 9:15 p.m. Eastern. We've got a seed, we verified the opening items, golden card, and 89 gold. 3 players tonight. Good evening, Wander Down. Thanks for the good luck. Hey, Swizzle Dogs. Angel's ready, I'm ready, Kigless should be ready momentarily. So, it's been a while since we've done Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer. We are going to have 3 party members instead of just the one solo hero in Dragon Warrior. We don't start with all 3 party members. We have to first pick up Prince of Cannock and then Princess Moonbrooke. 2 steps involved in both of those party additions. And then the goals of the game is we need to find the Eye of Malroth, we need to find 5 crests, trade in those 5 crests for the Charm of Rubiss, go through the cave to Rhone, go to Hargon's castle, defeat Hargon, defeat Malroth, and restore peace to the world once again. And we're off! Instructions from the king, just like in Dragon Warrior 1, blah blah blah. We get 1 opening treasure chest that we know is a golden card and 89 gold. The golden card can be used to reduce the price of items that are purchased or itself sold for considerable gold. There is a jailer's key at home. Encounter before we even walk away from the castle. This shrine is where we're gonna go eventually, but we have few important items of business to take care of first. Okay, healers don't seem dangerous. Couple of levels there. Good HP gains. Our hero does not know any spells. He does not cast any magic. We need Prince Cannock and Princess Moonbrooke to be casting magic for us. There's one of our caves. Here is Cannock Castle. No echoing flute here. We're going to talk to the king, which initiates the first step in getting the Prince Cannock. We're going to use the wings to get out of here faster than to make that long walk all the way around again. Learned that trick from Angel. And then let's see if this cave is the first one that we want to explore. It is not. Some players will go ahead and dive Lake Cave as a solo hero before getting Prince Cannock. I do not do that. I can't think of a scenario where I would want to do that. I always want Prince Cannock with me so I can fight stuff more reliably. Sometimes he gets the outside spell early, so you can cast outside once you've cleared the cave and save time walking out. And as he's fighting stuff, he's gaining experience as well. Any experience that we get as just the hero is experience that Cannock is not getting. So I explore the Spring of Bravery. That first chest, there's 3 in here. 4,000 gold. That's going to be helpful. Gold chests can be anywhere from like 100 to several thousand. Falcon Soul. And it's powerful. Okay. We found our Falcon Swords for the seed. Falcon Swords allow us to attack twice. Definitely want that ability when we're fighting Hargon and Malroth at the end of the game. And the fact that it's a powerful sword, we're already at 94 attack power. Fabulous. One of the things that's different, based off of that, from Dragon Warrior compared to Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer is weapon and armor abilities, like the power, how strong a weapon is randomized in the flags that we use for Dragon Warrior 2. So we could get Armor of Erdrick, and it could be terrible. Give us no protection at all. But something like the Leather Shield or a Copper Sword could be just a tremendous item. We don't know until we try to equip it, or we try to sell it, because the power of an item... Ooh, Mirror of Ra, we need that to get the Princess. The power of a weapon or armor is consistent with how much it costs and how much it's sold for. So, expensive weapons are strong and powerful, and weak weapons are cheap. I'm gonna fight that enemy set. Falcon Sword only still allows you to attack one enemy group. So that would have been a bit of a longer fight than what we need at this point. I'm gonna go down south to the town on the left when we get past this healer and get Prince Cannock. There he is at the inn. After we talk to the old man in the Spring of Bravery, he appears here. Probably should have stayed at the inn for... Okay. Let's see if there is... going here. Not. He does know outside. Prince Cannock, be able to cast outside and get us out of the lake cave quickly. Nothing useful there. I think I'm gonna go back into the Spring of Bravery right away and get that second Falcon Sword for Cannock. And he's got it right away. He can help fight stuff. Don't have to worry about any Falcon Swords. I think I will also take this chest since we're gonna walk by it. Take an extra 10 seconds to get 1,000 gold. I think that's worthwhile. And we can use Cannock's outside spell to get us out of here. Level, not much help, no spells. Guess I should check and see if Cannock knows any spells in battle. Separate spell menus in Dragon Warrior 2 between in-battle spells and overworld spells. Get out of here. I think that was... Oh, yep. That was Cannock. This is home. I'm gonna come here because I know there was a jailer's key here. And I'll stay at the inn. Get our outside back. Fill up on the hero Prince Nightingale's HP. Here was Lake Cave. So several chests to check in here. 2 on the top floor. And then 5 on the bottom? Been a while. I'll know them as I go through the routing. I think there's... Yeah, there's 1 on the right, 2 on the other right. Let's actually equip Cannock with Falcon Sword. That might actually be helpful. You do have to equip weapons and armor in Dragon Warrior 2. Inventory management is pretty important and often a pain. War in here, that's unusual. We're usually a sea creature. Gonna start to see some sea slugs as well. That any good? Yeah, it is. For a golden key. We've already got the Mirror of Ra. Good to get a golden key. I haven't seen an echoing flute anywhere. We need the echoing flute to help us identify where the crests are. Whenever we blow the flute in a location with a crest, it will echo back to it. So it's not just a clever name. Pick armor. Is that any good? Water flying cloth is important. So we're glad to see the water flying cloth here. We're going to use that at the end of the game to protect us from fire damage from the end bosses. So let's... that Cannock. Oh, and it's good defense as well. Okay. Good defense from attacks and from fire damage. Couple of swords, we'll see if those sell for any gold. Sword of Destruction is cursed. We usually don't make use of that unless it's super powerful and we want to save that for Hargon's castle at the end. Wow, even... okay. Outside, out of here. Shrine was by Maidenhall. So this is going to take us to the second continent. There's one town on the second continent. Town of Hamlin. That's where we're going to find Princess Moonbrooke. Make use of this Mirror of Ra that we picked up. Because she is currently cursed. Break the curse, get the princess, our party will be complete, and we shall proceed. That shrine takes us out of here. We will dive that tower. Here is Hamlin. Hey, good evening, neighbor. Let's use the mirror right there. Free her from her furry form. Now, I'm not going to save here. I'm going to keep my return point at home since we don't have a golden key yet. That'll make it easier to get back home, in theory. There's an echoing flute. Let's see what's going on here. Staff of Thunder. Oh, that light sword is really good. Is the light sword... it is significantly more powerful. Falcon sword. Interesting. I'm gonna sell the Sword of Destruction. That's pretty good as well. Which means I can buy a second light sword for Cannock, and then we're set for weapons. Still got some junk in his inventory. Sell off some of his beginning equipment. Clothes hiding. Okay. Brand. Spells the Sword of Erdrick. And Clotheslight. Yeah. Just throw that puppy away. That's one of those things, make a mistake like that once. You'll never make that mistake again. That's what I tell myself. Oh, there's Shields of Strength as well. Let's pick those up, because even though those are cheap, which means that they don't provide a lot of protection, Shields of Strength can be used in battle as healing. We don't know how much healing or if it affects all of our party members, but we will buy them since they're here. We'll equip them because there is a little bit of defense advantage. And now that we're done putzing around with all of that, let's go clear the tower. What is it? The Cloak of Wind Tower? I feel like it's called the Tower of Wind, but I don't know 100% if that's current. There's our golden key. Okay, we can go back and do all the things at home. Clear the treasury. Hey, Zaytrex! Hoping to play DW3R tonight, but still working this late? Thanks for the good luck, Zaytrex. Hope you get done with work soon. Yeah, we're pretty fully loaded pretty quickly here. We've got Falcon Swords, we've got Water Flying Claws, we've got Shields of... We have all the weapons. All the gear that we would want. Let's take him out. We do know Defeat. And Heal All. Defeat is a very powerful spell. That could have us fighting Metal Babbles very early. Right? Sometimes we can't even find a Falcon Sword or Water Flying Cloth in the whole seed, and we're loaded up with all of them. He only knows outside. She knows repellent outside. Nice if someone had a healing spell. It'd be nice if we had any of those medical herbs left. We do. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday, kicking off our return of Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer seeds. Give the Wizard's Wand to Princess Hedda. Oh, that is significantly more powerful than the Sword of Erdrick that she was wielding. Okay, so she's got a little bit of attack power as well. Feeling pretty good. That means that as far as being able to attack and defend ourselves, we've got to press quickly then and hope that exploration luck is in our favor. There's the Eye of Malroth. That is just kicking things even faster. That's usually the hardest item to find since we can't flute for it. And we just stumble upon it here early in the game. Very happy to see an early eye. So let's jump out of here. We can come here to the shrine, and instead of proceeding forward, I am first gonna find that golden key we picked up. We're gonna go back home, raid the treasury, see if we have any crests. These portals, this one will take us back home. Equip that light sword. When we're done, we can head right back in there and proceed on with the game. So I could toot the flute and see if this is worthwhile. I'm gonna do that in Cannock, but for 5 chests, I'm gonna check this no matter what. I'm not gonna leave behind 5 chests. Hold in here. You could get more water flying cloths, which we only have 1 of. Yep, there we go. There we go. Second water flying cloth, second wizard's wand. gonna sell some of this stuff. Let's see. Gremlin's tail. Gonna sell nothing that he has. Guess we'll keep the antidote herb. That can go away. Sword of Erdrick. Don't need all these wizard's wands. One is enough. Bad she can't take both. And a bamboo stick, which is just as bad as you would expect. So I'm going to come back in here one more time for the water flying cloth. What do you think about foosball so far this season? It's been an interesting season so far. We're only 5 weeks in. I was just chatting with Dweem about this earlier. That was the wand. There's the water flying cloths. Everyone gets a cloth. That is fascinating that we're only in week 5, and there's no undefeated teams left. And there's only one winless team left. It feels very competitive, kind of like anything can happen. Anyone can take their opponent on any Sunday, even though there's clearly good teams and bad teams. Teams like Buffalo and Philadelphia are not invincible. Oh, yeah, that was a wild game. That ended in a tie. We already had a tie this season. Oops, I don't want to go that way. We want to go through the door here. And proceed on. Oh, we never checked. We never checked Cannock. I'm gonna skip that, since we're already this far out. We should check the fire shrine before we pop out anywhere. Let's do that. Link code. Okay. Yeah, there's been a couple of weird games. The Arizona-Tennessee game this past week was a wild one. Okay, so we have a cave. It is the cave to Rhone. Okay, there are no crests in there. Haven't found any crests yet. Guess I can flute out here and see if there's any crests on the overworld. There's not, no echo. Got a town up here. Rhone. I'm not really interested in anything, am I? I mean, wolves look like they're good defense, but I don't think I really care. I think we're just hunting for crests. The Charm of Rubiss trade-in. We just found Cave to Rhone, which I should mark on my map, by the Hamlin Shrine. That was Toon, not Baron. Otherwise, this is just a little island by itself. So let's pick another transport and make our way through. That is true, yep. Sometimes those unpopular decisions have to be made, especially with the big contracts and everything. Spend big contracts on players who don't have money to pay for anyone else to support them. That was a good fight. See, we're able to take those good fights, and we're going to be getting levels rather quickly. Still no healing spells on the old Moonbrooke Castle. Nothing relevant there. I think I do have one medical herb left. That on the princess. 2 towns and a shrine. Belgarth, we don't care. Can't be any crests in there. Our two possible locations here in Zahan. Wow, wow. Bamboo stick. We don't know Step Guard and we don't have healing, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to leave that unchecked. Okay, that's the Baran Shrine. This one. Helmet Shrine. I feel like I do too much mapping, but it is dreadful in this game if you get lost. A lot of shrines in one spot. Oh, that's the Hamlin Shrine. Interesting. I'd marked this as the Hamlin Shrine. This was Man Shrine. Oof, barely survived. Come on, we need a healing spell. I have learned one. Perfect timing. Because otherwise, whoops. This lighthouse would be a nightmare without healing. I might go back out and stay at an inn before we try to dive this. So Zahan has a pretty easy inn to stay at. Still taking good fights along the way. Ooh. Painful. Get how fast everything moves in this compared to Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Gotta stay sharp. Stay at the inn. Still don't know Step Guard, so we're not going to check the second search spot. We might never check that. Let's press our luck on the lighthouse with 50 MP and heal. We do have defeat. We do have a lot of power. Just if we start to take a lot of damage, fights like this, we'll be in trouble. I saw today that Cincinnati signed Joe Flacco from Cleveland. Try to salvage their season. Jake Browning not doing it this year for the injured Joe Burrow. So the lighthouse is the longest tower in Dragon Warrior 2. The cave to Rhone is also long, but as far as towers go before that point, this is the longest one. There's going to be 4 chests to check along the way up top. You know there's a spike enemy and crest at the top of the tower. There's 4 chests along the way that I think we're going to be... I would want to check them, but I'm hesitant. I want to make it to the top alive with resources. I might go for the 2 easy ones. 2 of the 4 chests are pretty quick to get to. Let's go to the 2 quick ones. This being the first. Just gold. Meet a question to ponder on. What's that, neighbor? Take out the wool. Don't like it. keeping using all these explodits. All the great foot injuries happening to people named Joe. Joe the Toe. What I should be doing is using the Shields of Strength in battle. I don't even know if the Shields of Strength are any good. If they do much healing, if they're AoE or just single target. That's information I should get in the next battle. Next quick chest is right here. Yeah, let's check out the Shield of Strength. Okay, is single target, that's a bit... Look at that. Cresting the easy chest. Chest 3 Lighthouse, let's go. That's why I clear those, because they're just so fast. You've still got some magic. Okay, they go down to defeat. We're gonna use our shields. We're gonna finish the battle before we can use our shields, so that means more MP used up. We're getting some levels, feel good about that. Ow. Hey, he survived. Chicago surprised him with the momentum they can keep at times. Yeah, they're one of those teams you don't know what to make of them, right? And there seems like there's a lot of teams like that this year. One week they get their butts kicked, and then the next week, like, they really hold their own and look like they've got things figured out. Wonder how much of that is matchups, and yeah, it's an interesting season so far. Curious to see if some of the parity is going to play itself out. Season goes on. There might be a whole lot of teams kind of in the middle of the pack. As far as records and standings, I have a feeling. So we're gonna follow this old wizard dude. Whoops. That. We're gonna follow this wizard dude. He thinks he's helping us to take us to the crest, which he kind of is. It's also a trap. Use all my healing. Whoops. Waste some of my healing. Okay. Let's see what spike enemy encounter we have. On the surface, not that scary. Attack bot hits hard, though. Holy smokes. We got him, though. All we needed was one party member to survive, and that's what happened. So we got our crest. Let's get it out of here. Yeah, definitely gonna have some patience with that too. There is a house of healing in. Almost took a death here. Probably more patience with a first-year coach. Can't use a key because he's dead. He can't take the key because he... Inventory management. of Dragon Warrior 2. Throw away some of this junk. Key that to our one living party member who can use the key to get into the town. And then the House of Healing is all the way down here. Season, did Eberflus have a winning record? I'm not sure. He didn't have any, did he? I didn't think so. Trick question. Now that we're healed up, let's get out of here. We've got... crests? No, just the 2 from the lighthouse. We know there's 1 crest in the town of Osterfair. That's one of the other guaranteed locations, along with the top of the lighthouse. So there are 2 crests outstanding for which we have no idea where they are. Okay, this does open up here. Both to the top and to the left. Did learn Heal More and Heal All for in-battle spells, so that helps. That's pretty wild, neighbor. I mean, that feels like a successful first year by itself. It's a pretty low bar to achieve based on recent history. It's good to finally be making some progress and being competitive, right? Nothing down here. A lot of empty space. A lot of empty space. Explode it. Hey, that all dead ends. I think there was a bridge to the west. Yep, this is the last spot to check. Okay, we've got a town, we've got a shrine. And a cave. I want to peek the cave first, see if this is Sea Cave. It is not, it's Swamp Cave. Let's skip that. Is the echoing flute guaranteed to be somewhere? Yes, kind of. Swizzle Dogs. The echoing flute, if you get the treasures, you can trade it in here in this town of Leonport for the flute, which is how you get the flute in the vanilla game. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that the game is required, the randomizer requires that either the treasures or the flute be available. I've played probably about 30 to 40 of these, and there's been, I believe, access to a flute one way or another. Ooh, Rubiss is way out here. That was Rubiss, Ianport. Town up there, but we can't easily get to. That was the shrine that I had seen. I don't feel like we're as far on levels as I would have hoped with all of our attack power. Peek through Swamp Cave? I feel like we may as well, right? Oh. That's an island all by itself. Okay, what do we do next? I think it's time that we... Well, we can still walk this land. There's still some land to walk before we... sailing. The surf spot, but we know there's not any crests. Pitiful Sword of Erdrick. Neighbor is team no ship and no shield. We can loop... Yeah, okay, we can loop around this landmass and get to where... See, across the water there's a cave, and there was a town. So we have to get there by ship. I don't know if ship is required, but it's certainly the most convenient way with this routing that I've chosen. That's where it dead ends. This home continent. This is home continent. Okay. So was that left wind that I was seeing across the water, or was that something different? Oh, that was left wind. Okay. Oh. What's this land? Nothing. Okay. We're near an inn. I'm gonna stay at the inn. Keep my magic up as I continue to explore in case we wander across Sea Cave. I'd like to have more than 20 or 30 MP left. I'm gonna go back to this shrine. We're gonna take a different door. Let's see. You still have the key. Hey, we're gonna... Yeah, you got it, Jim. Key, it's there at the top. You know what? Since I'm near home, I never did loot in Cannock. I need to do that. Someone's got repel, right? There you go. Let's go to Cannock Castle. One chest in there. Make sure that there's no crest there. We also have the spike basement in Hamlin that can be checked. Okay, no crest. Done. Check is over with. Took 30 seconds. Would have been sad traveling all around the world and the last crest that we need was sitting right there at home in Cannock. That would have been very sad. Still could be in Hamlin. We're looking for 2 crests. Okay. No crest here either. So, let's see. We haven't walked out of Old Man Shrine. We haven't walked out of Fire Shrine. I don't think. Did we? Oh. Okay, we were here. I had that marked as the Old Man Shrine. It's actually Fire Shrine. So let's come back here and check Old Man Shrine. We haven't checked Old Man Shrine, we haven't checked Door Shrine, and we haven't been through Baran. So I've got 3 paths yet to go. Let's do Door Shrine. Named as such because of the door. Hey, tall Bianca! Greetings from the Colorado sky! Ooh! Thank you for the resub, Bianca. Appreciate it. From Colorado, are you just traveling through? If so, safe travels, my friend. Hope you've been well, and appreciate 21 months of support. That's fabulous. With subscriptions, you get ad-free viewing and access to my emotes inspired by Dragon War Randomizer and Tecmo Super Bowl. We have found the Osterfair Shrine. Oh, in flight! Alright. Well, safe travels indeed, Bianca. In-flight entertainment. Sun Crest! Okay, so there's only 1 crest remaining that's in an unknown location, because crest number 4 we're gonna get here in a minute by fighting the dude here in Osterfair. We don't need to stay at the inn. I will heal up, though. Make sure everyone's at maximum. I think we are. Okay. Back to the West Coast. Alright, safe travels. Hope it's a good trip and a good time for ya. Appreciate you dropping in and getting through your flight with some Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer. That was easy. Sanity check. We are at 4 crests. Let's see where Osterfair pops out. Nothing there. Okay, Osterfair is on an island all by itself. Forbidden shenanigans, neighbor. Osterfair is an island by itself. Osterfair Shrine was near Door Shrine. I'm gonna keep my map updated, so Door Shrine was like in the corner, and then Shrine Rubiss was way there. Still explore North, kind of, sort of. No HP for the princess on that level. That's not good. Well, hello. She doesn't have, sleep. We get them both down with defeat. We just need to survive this fight. These giants aren't hitting us very hard. I'm gonna be very safe here. Ooh, heal all is affect everyone. Fabulous. Famous last words. No, we got it. We got all of the experience. Adra, the Metal Outlaw. Good evening. Welcome. We just defeated 2 Metal Babbles for 10,000 experience. That is the Golden Goose of Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer. We have 1 crest left to find. A couple of locations to check. We haven't seen Sea Cave, which has the most chests outstanding, potentially. And Sharlock. We haven't seen Sharlock yet. We also have not seen the Moon Fragment Tower. There's a couple of chests in there. Aha, here is... You know what, that actually looks like lighthouse. I think that's the lighthouse and the Hamlin Shrine. And I think he might be almost dead. Save the hero. That was almost famous last words. Okay, let's confirm where I'm at. Okay, that's the lighthouse. This is all south of where I came out before. There's a town to the north. Here we go. Oh, but they don't have a house of healing. I need to go back to, Welgarth is right over here. I didn't write it on my map. Yeah, it's right here. Oh boy. And we're dead. Old as a cod. No return. 50 minutes in, we just killed 2 Metal Babbles, and we don't. Our shrine takes us... Not gonna bother sailing aimlessly. I'm gonna go through here and step out the last shrine that I haven't come out of. That's the Old Man Shrine. This one. This might be an island all by itself, too. Oh, got a castle. Useless. Brook. It's right by, Helmet Shrine. So, Moonbrooke. Shrine. Did I ever go through out of Baran? Through the Baran Shrine? I don't think I did. So that is one more place we can check. Watch my HP on these barrier tiles. Ah, I should have used Step Guard. Oh, I've been here before. Shrine was this. Door Shrine. There's Osterfair Shrine. Is this all a dead end? That's a dead end there. And we might need to go sailing. This kind of connected. Yeah, because there's the lighthouse. I didn't really go northwest from here. Went northeast, but not northwest. I did go up there. Man. Nothing down here. I've cleared all of this. We might need to do some sailing. So there was something I missed here. That's linear. Nothing, yup. Been here before. I've done this whole walk. Guess I don't have the southwest corner marked off. I'll take some more metal babbles. We just get one. That's okay. One is plenty of experience. Will the princess get some HP? Only 2. Eventually she's gonna need to learn some spells too, like defense. Swamp Cave. We have not been through Swamp Cave. No, we did go through Swamp Cave and it was empty. North. South was an island by itself. That goes nowhere. That's Liamport. That's the Charm of Rubiss shrine. Yeah, there was nothing else here. You learn outside yet? Or turn? No. Does this shop have wings? This is some ugly navigation. No. Can't even take damage on the barrier tiles. Swamp tiles there. Can get the ship again. Go sailing the wrong way. Still don't know defense. She's only at level 4. This is different. No, this just takes us right back to Baran. And more metal babbles. down again. Here we go. This is a new landmass. This is new. I think we found Moon Fragment Tower, and I bet Sea Cave is here as well. And probably Tantagel, since we haven't seen that either, but there's no crest checks there. This has got to be Moon Fragment Tower. Yep. There's the flute. It's like, where'd the echoing flute, though? Not that tired, am I? Oh, that's the only thing here. Wow. Okay, I know where I am now. This is the Fire Shrine Island. With the cave to Rhone and Toon. Okay. So this... This is Osterfair. Okay, that's the island with Osterfair. Okay, that's Baran. That's Swamp South. Island by itself. What's this? Okay, this is just the empty piece by the lighthouse. That's Welgarth. That's... What is this? Moonbrooke Castle? Yep. That's Helmet Shrine, and then Old Man Shrine is here to the north, and then I bet there's either more space that I didn't explore, or there's going to be another island up here. Yep, there's going to be another island up here. The perpetual run fails of Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer. 2 out of 3 chance of running each attempt. No mercy here. This feels like Hamlet continent. Ooh, that's different. I have not seen that before. It's empty. This is the corner of the map. Yeah, because this is the other end of the Hamlin Tunnel. Yes. So this is new. This is gonna be Sea Cave. Yep, yep. And there's gotta be a crest here. I sailed the long way, I feel like. If I would have sailed north past the home continent, I feel like I would have gotten here a lot faster. Off. We all have one, right? Yeah, because otherwise we would be taking damage from the lava tile. Now I have to remember where all the chests are. To not die to these nasty enemies. I knew there was a chest somewhere, right? Another token of Airdrick. Token of Airdrick's just running around all over the place. Feet didn't work. At least the hero's HP is really high. That you may as well. Strength. Gotta watch the princess's MP. She probably should not have attacked there. This doesn't pop out any. Is it gonna be in the vanilla eye location with the spike? It's still like 3 chests to clear. Not one of them. Management. Just got a pet dog on Ghost of Shimima. Aww. That like Princess Moonbrooke before her curse is broken. Dog that just follows you around. That's cute. Okay, there's the water crest. We can get out of here. Oh man, how do we figure out our routing now? There's Tantasia. Do I return? Want to get to Rubiss. Allen Shrine is probably... Oh no, that's Charlotte Castle. Here's Tantasia. We don't know return at level 20 and level 16. Let's see. If I use the wing, take me back here. Which is kind of close. This is Rubiss right here. Okay. It doesn't feel like we're winning, Bianca. That was a long sail to get to our last location. Nobody has finished yet, however. From here... Come back up. And I go back into Leonport. Let's stay at the inn. Haven't stayed at an inn for a while. Magic back. We're gonna take the ship again. We are then going to sail to Cave to Rhone. Definitely have the charm. We're getting close to the end game now. Sail around here. To the south is going to be the Cave to Rhone. Get through the Cave to Rhone. Okay. And we will be at the end game. Tune. Cave to Rhone should be down here somewhere. There it is. Alright, Cave to Rhone. One of the deadliest parts of certainly vanilla Dragon Warrior, and sometimes Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer as well. Walk through the maze. Watch out for the trapdoors. Watch out for circular rooms. Loop back on themselves. Trapdoors. Watch out for knights. Explode at Hargon's knights. Ugh, only 2 more HP. That's a problem. HP is really low for Cannock and especially for Princess. I don't think she knows defense yet either. Oh, she does. She must have just recently learned it. So, we have the spells that we... HP is a problem. check. I've been forward coordinate. Lawless Rhone Cave. Okay, there's the castle and there's the shrine. The lack of healing and Moonbrooke's low HP is concerned about. Attack power. Okay, we're messing with our equipment to initiate the glitch where the game gets confused on which items we are equipped with. We get the benefit of both our heavier weapon as well as the double damage from the water flying claw. Picked up an hour. See what this spike encounter is. Nothing good. Moonbrooke's MP is really... Haha! There's the victory raid from Kiggless. I just looked at the race room 5 minutes ago. And I was like, oh, no one's finished yet. GG's, Kiggless. Finding the sea cave was the problem for me. I kind of backtracked and double backed on a lot of the land that I had explored, feeling like I had missed some corners. I did not. And then when I went sailing, Baboon, and invite them to the party. Defeat, thank you very much. When I sailed, I started from Leonport, and instead of going north and west, I went south and east and looped all the way down and up and around the map. But it took me much longer to sail, and all the islands and different places were down there, so each stop I had to figure out, have I seen this before? Yeah, I've seen this before. Okay, turn around. Yeah, I sailed the wrong way to get there after fumbling around quite a bit. I was happy though that I didn't have to actually have to take these guys, because there are no additional enemies with them. Went south first and found the other tower in Rhone Cave, so that helped. Yeah, I found Rhone Cave pretty quickly as well. Wasted 2 minutes trying to get my boat back. Oh no. The weapons, like when we were getting powerful falcon sword and water flying cloth early, I was like, oh, this is cruising right along. But then the exploration is what's the barrier. And at this point, Moonbrooke, she's at level 18 and her maximum HP is only 75. I'm nervous about trying to finish here. I might take out all of these, especially since I don't have the glitch anymore. Let's take out the mini-bosses, get our experience, and come back. Then we don't have the risk of running tails or shenanigans that way. At 80 HP. And she doesn't get the level there. Yeah, how about that? I guess I didn't really think all of that through. double crest in the lighthouse, double crest in Osterfair. Like, the Sea Cave crest was the only one we really had to find. In an early Eye of Malroth. The seed kinda handed us everything except for Sea Cave and the last crest. We've won with that low HP. Can do. We can. Well, we don't have the glitch on. So that and that. Didn't even get the freak. Walked up lighthouse early, went straight to the top. Oh no. I was second guessing myself of whether I should check the chests or not. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna go do the out of the way chest because my MP was low and I didn't feel like I was gonna have resources to get to the top if I checked all of the chests. But I was like, when I'm in that situation, it's like I'll check the fast too. These guys should actually save. Keep the princess alive. This did not land there. She's still alive. Okay. You all came off. There we go. As long as the princess stayed alive, we were good. Hey, we finally learned return. How about that? Why isn't he casting heal all 3/4 of the time? Okay, how do we get home? Baron Shrine. Okay, this will take us right out if we go north. No, if we go west here, that'll take us to Hamlin Shrine. That's probably the fastest way. Yep, right here. A little bit unusual to go home through this shrine, but that's how it worked out today. Last fight lasted like 4 minutes. Oh, dude, so when I checked if anyone had finished, when I was around Sea Cave, you were probably fighting Malroth. Find out in a minute if we defeated Angel. Not likely. Is Angel still sailing around the world trying to find Sea Cave? 1 hour, 23 minutes, 12 seconds in our first Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer race since we were on pause for the summer DWR tournament. We did! We finished ahead of Angel, second place behind Kiglis. I'll always take that. Thanks for the GG Swizzle Dogs. Thanks for the GG Kiglis. Thanks for the GG Roby. Appreciate it, everyone. Thanks for the resub tonight, Bianca. let the credits roll, take a peek in Angel, see if Angel's close to finishing. Yeah, Angel is about to take on Malroth, so Angel will be finishing in just a moment here. Well, the sailing and the low HP definitely were barriers. Feel good about checking Lighthouse, checking the chests on the way up. That worked out. I know you're a chess guy, Kiglis. I'll rate into one of my chess streamers that I watch, Joe Mugg. He's a relatively new streamer. He is a pretty solid chess player from New York. He's plays mostly rapid chess, 10-minute time controls. Thanks for the GG's, neighbor. So tomorrow evening, if I'm feeling up to it, probably 50-50 on that, we will have the DWR non-standard race returning as well. See what kind of wacky flags we have cooked up and what Camion has come up with. I haven't seen the polling results of what we're going to be doing. We'll find out tomorrow. Well, thanks for the race, Kiglis. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Thanks for the GG's. I'll see you possibly tomorrow, otherwise later in the week for some more DWR as our weekly schedule resumes after the summer tournament. Have a good night.